Hello students, good morning everybody. Okay, today I am going to teach polynomial. Uh, so let's start. But in this chapter, the first thing understood in this chapter, the first thing to understand is a constant. Understood? So constant. Let's see what is constant. Constant. Okay, in the arithmetic we used this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. All are the specific number. Understood? But all are in the algebra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all are in the algebra. Understood? Constant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the algebra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 etc. All numbers are called constant. Why? Because all numbers represent only one number or only one value. This symbol represents 1, this symbol represents 2, this is 3, then 4, etc. Understood? So we can define the number or the symbol or letter used to represent only one value is called a constant, or a symbol used to represent only one value, that is called constant, or fixed value is called constant. Then 5, this symbol represents 5. Understood? So all are called constant. Are you clear? And we can define a symbol or a letter used to represent the specific number is called a constant, or a symbol or a letter used to represent only one value. Only one value is called a constant. Are you clear? You can define constant. Okay. A symbol or a letter used to a symbol or a letter used to represent the specific number is called a constant. Understood? Are you clear? A symbol or a letter used to represent the specific number is called a constant. Or a symbol, we can define in this way: a symbol or a letter used to represent only one value. Only one value is called a constant. Understood? Then all numbers are called constant. All numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All numbers are called constant. And later, some letters are also called constant, which represents only one value or only one number. Suppose x represents x represents a natural number. X represents a natural number. Okay, X represents a natural number between 3 and 5. Are you clear? X represents a natural number between 3 and 5. Therefore, X equal to what? What is the value of X? It means what? X represents a natural number between 3 and 5. Means what? The value of X is 4. The natural number between 3 and 5 is 4. So X equal to 4. Understood? But here its value is only 1, or it represents only one number or only one value. So X is called a constant. Are you clear? Okay. Now can you define constant? You can define easily. A symbol or a letter used to represent the specific number is called a constant, or a symbol or a letter used to represent only one value or only one number is called a constant. Okay, then variable. Okay. Variable means variable is also a symbol or letter which used to represent more than one value or more than one number. Are you clear? Variable is also a symbol or letter which used to represent more than one number or more than one value, that is called a variable. Understood? For example, X or Y represent the natural numbers between 2 and 6. Okay, Y represents the natural numbers between 2 and 6. Understood? Y represents the natural numbers between 2 and 6. Therefore, the value of Y equal to the natural number between 2 and 6, 3, 4, 5, this much. So here the value of Y are more than 1. Understood? एउटा भ्यालु भन्दा अथवा एउटा नम्बर भन्दा बढी नम्बर Y ले represent गर्छ. So Y is called variable. Understood? Then we can define in this way, but a symbol, understood? A symbol or a letter, used to represent a symbol or a letter used to represent more than one value, more than one number or one value. One number is called a variable. Understood? Can you define? I think you can define. Okay, again, listen carefully. A symbol, understood? A symbol मतलब कुनै symbol हुन्छ. A symbol or a letter used to represent more than one number is called a variable. जुन symbol र जुन लेटरले एउटा भन्दा बढी भ्यालु रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्छ त्यस्तो खालको सिम्बललाई और लेटरलाई हामी के भन्न सक्छौं, भेरिएबल. And constant, a symbol or a letter used to represent only one value or only one number is called a constant. Understood? Okay, I think you can define the constant and variable. Okay, let's go next. Now, term or an algebraic term. Okay, an algebraic term. You know term? An algebraic term. And term हामी कसलाई भन्छौं? Okay, there 2, that is a term. 2x also term. 4x square y, it is also term. Then 2x square y z upon 5, it is also term. 2x square upon a, all are the algebraic terms. Understood? यी सबैलाई हामी अल्जेब्रिक टर्म्स भन्छौं. एउटा टर्म छ, यहाँ पनि एउटा छ, यहाँ पनि एउटा छ, यहाँ पनि एउटै छ, यहाँ पनि एउटै छ. यस्तो फर्ममा छ भने त्यसलाई हामी के भन्छौं? टर्म भन्छौं. So we can define 2. 2 is also term, but 2 is a constant or a number. Understood? So a number is also term. Then 2 and x. 2 is constant or a number, then x is a variable or a letter. Are you clear? So 2 is also a term. The product of 2 and x also is a term. That means 2 is constant and x is variable. So we can define the product of the product of a constant and variable. Again, variable is also an algebraic term. So x is also an algebraic term. So we can define algebraic term, a number. Are you clear? A number. Okay. Here a number or a constant. We can write a number, a constant, or x is also an algebraic term. So a number or a letter or a variable or variable. Clear? A number or a variable. Are you clear? A product of constant and variable. Understood? We can define according to the given example. All are terms. So we can define according to the given example. So a number is also a term. A variable is also a term. A product of constant and variable is also term. Then quotient of variables and constant is also term. Are you clear? So a product of number and variables and or quotient of here or quotient of constant and variable. Understood? A number 2 is also an algebraic term. A variable here x is also an algebraic term. A product of constants and product of constant and variables. Here product of constant and variables, or quotient of constant and variables. Understood? Is called an algebraic term. Are you clear? A number, एउटा नम्बर छ भने त्यसलाई पनि हामी के भन्छौं? अल्जेब्रिक टर्म भन्छौं. A variable, एउटा भेरिएबल छ भने त्यसलाई पनि हामी के भन्छौं? अल्जेब्रिक टर्म भन्छौं. A product of constants and variable, product of constant and variable, त्यसलाई पनि हामी अल्जेब्रिक टर्म भन्छौं. And quotient of constants and variable is also an algebraic term. So we can define a number or a variable or a product of constants and variables. Are you clear? Constant and variables or quotient of constant and variables is called an algebraic term. Okay. Can you identify the algebraic term? I think you can do. So now algebraic term have two types, like and unlike term. So what is like term or what is unlike term? Understood? Okay, like term. The terms, suppose we have some terms 2x, 5x, x minus 3x, then 2x squared, 4x squared, 6x squared, 9x squared. These all are like terms, and here also all are like terms. Why? Because all terms having same literal and equal exponent. You know exponent, power of the variable. Here in this term the power of variable is 1. In this term it is also 1. Its power also 1, and its power is also 1, and all have same literal, that is x. Yes, 2x, 5x, and x. Here also minus 3x. So these all are like term. Here 2x, 5x, x minus 3x, all are like terms. Here also 2x squared, 4x squared, 6x squared, and 9x square. These all are like terms. But this type and this type, both types are not like. Your type सँग यो चाहिँ like हुँदैन. किन? Because their what exponents are different. Here its exponent 1, but here what exponent 2. So their exponent are different, then they are called unlike term. Understood? Okay, so we can define like term or unlike term easily. Like term and unlike term. भनेपछि हामी लाइक टर्म कसलाई भन्छौं? जुन टर्ममा लेटर एबीसीडी को जुन लेटर हुन्छ त्यो सेम र पावर जुन हुन्छ त्यो सेम. अरु जेसुकै डिफरेन्ट भए पनि केही फरक पर्दैन, तर लेटर के हुनु पर्यो सेम. जस्तै x सबैमा छ. ठीक छ? यसमा x स्क्वायर सबैमा छ. So we can define like term, the terms having same literal. Understood? The terms having same literals. The term having same literals of equal exponent. Understood? The terms having same literals of equal exponents are called like terms. Understood? Otherwise they are called unlike term. हाम्रो यो डेफिनेसन मा जुन सटिस्फाई गर्दैन त्यो के हुन जान्छ? अनलाइक टर्म. Example, x 4x squared y both are unlike, but x and 2x both are like. X and 2x are like terms because they have same literal of equal exponents. Understood? X are same literal and its exponent 1 and its also 1. Now 3x and 4x square are unlike because they have same literals but different exponent. Understood? So they are called unlike. Can you identify the like or unlike terms? Easily. The terms having same literals of equal exponents are called like term. Understood? जुन terms मा literal any letter same हुन्छ र exponent पनि equal हुन्छ त्यस्तो terms लाई हामी like term भन्छौं, नत्र त्यसलाई unlike term भन्छौं. Are you clear? Okay. Now algebraic expression. Okay, let's say now algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Okay, what is the algebraic expression? So let's see here. 5 is also an algebraic expression. 3x also. 4x square y is also an algebraic expression. Then 2x square plus 5x also. Clear? 2x square y upon 3z, 4x square y upon 5 x square plus 5x minus 2, 9x square minus a plus b. All are the algebraic expressions. Understood? यी सबैलाई हामी के भन्न सक्छौं? Algebraic expression भन्न सक्छौं. Understood? Then how to define the algebraic expression? So let's see here. 5 is also an algebraic expression. That means a constant. A constant is also an algebraic expression. Then variable is also. Suppose x or y. Y is also an algebraic expression. X is also. 3x is also. 4x square y is also. 2x square plus 5x. Here 2x square y upon 3z. All are the algebraic expression. So, but y from y to okay, this means here from y x 5 3x 4x square y 2x square y upon 3z 4x square y upon 5. All are terms. So we can define algebraic expression is an algebraic term, or we defined easily a term or combination of terms. Understood? In your term को के छ combination. Understood? By the symbol of addition and by the symbol of or sign of addition and subtraction. Are you clear? Okay. So we can define a terms or a combination of terms. Clear? टर्म जति अल्जेब्रिक टर्म छ त्यो सबै अल्जेब्रिक टर्मलाई हामी अल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेसन भन्छौं. अर्को र जति अल्जेब्रिक टर्म छ तिनीहरुको प्लस माइनसले कनेक्टेड गरिएको एउटा कम्बिनेसनलाई पनि हामी के भन्छौं? अल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेसन भन्छौं. भनेपछि यो एक्जाम्पललाई हामी लिएर यसरी पनि हामी डिफाइन गर्न सक्छौं. अ कम्बिनेसन अफ कन्स्ट्यान्ट्स एन्ड variables connected by the symbol of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division is called an algebraic expression. In this way we can define. Are you clear? Okay. How can we define? A combination of constant of constant and variables. Understood? a combination of constants and variables connected by the symbol of addition, okay, subtraction. Understood? A combination of constants and variables connected by the symbols of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division sign. Understood? Or a combination of constants and variables connected by the symbols of addition. Are you clear? Subtraction, multiplication, and division is called an algebraic term. Understood? And in other word, we can also define all are term. So a term or a combination of एउटा टर्मलाई पनि हामी अल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेसन भन्छौं. यी सबै टर्म छ जसलाई हामी अल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेसन भन्छौं. So we can define a term or a combination of terms. एउटा टर्म छ, यो जुन टर्महरु छ त्यसलाई पनि हामी अल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेसन भन्छौं र यो टर्महरुको कम्बिनेसनलाई पनि हामी के भन्छौं? अल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेसन. त यो कस्तो छ? कनेक्टेड बाइ प्लस अर माइनस. सो a term or a combination of terms connected by terms. Understood? Connected by the symbols of addition and subtraction. It's called an algebraic expression. Okay, understood? Okay, algebraic expression is also defined in this way. A term लाई पनि हामी algebraic expression भन्छौं according to the example. Okay, or a combination of terms को combination लाई यो दुई तीनटा example हाम्रो छ. term को एउटा combination छ. A combination of terms connected by the symbols of कुन symbol connected छ plus or minus ले. So connected by the symbols of addition and subtraction is called an algebraic expression. Are you clear? I think you can define the algebraic expression. Understood? Okay, so let's go coefficient. You know coefficient? Suppose we have a variable x. We have a variable x. Then we can multiply any number or letter. So x, multiplying x by 2, then 2x. Understood? Okay. It is also multiplied by y, then xy. It is also multiplied by 3yz. So 3xyz. तर हामी x लाई के सपोज गरेको छौं? भेरिएबल. Are you understood? x लाई नै भेरिएबल मानेछौं. अब यहाँ हेर्ने यो x लाई हामीले कतिले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा 2x आयो? 2 लिएर. यहाँ 2 लिएर मल्टिप्लाई गरेछौं. यहाँ यो x लाई हामी कतिले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा xy आएको छ? y लिएर. यहाँ हामी x लाई कतिले मल्टिप्लाई गर्दाखेरि यहाँ 3xyz आएको छ? 3yz. जुन जुन मल्टिपल छ हाम्रो यो गिभन भेरिएबल को, then all are called coefficient of the given variable. Here 2 is a multiple of x, so 2 is the coefficient of x. Here y is the multiple of x, y is the multiple of x, then y is called coefficient of x. Here 3yz is the coefficient of x. Are you clear? Okay, then we can define a number or an alphabet or a number or a letter. Understood? A number or a letter multiplying the given variable, multiplying the given variable is called the coefficient of the variable. Understood? Is called the coefficient of the variable. Understood? Are you clear? Coefficient. हामी coefficient कसलाई भन्छौं? Suppose we have a variable x, then x is multiplied by 2, here 3yz, here y. What is the multiple of x? 2. Here what is the multiple of x? Y. Here what is the multiple of x? 3yz. Then all multiples are called what? Coefficient. So we can define according to here the given example. A number छ भने त्यसलाई पनि a number or a letter, हामी नम्बर लिएर अथवा कुनै लेटर लिएर मल्टिप्लाई गर्यो भने a number or a letter multiplying the given variable is called the coefficient of the variable. A number or a letter multiplying the given variable is called coefficient. Understood? But two types of coefficient. There are two types of coefficient. One is numerical coefficient. And other literal numerical coefficient and literal coefficient. You know numerical coefficient, a coefficient having number is called numerical coefficient. Simply we can define a numerical coefficient. A coefficient having number is called a numerical coefficient. Literal coefficient, a coefficient having letter is called literal coefficient. Here 2 is numerical coefficient. Here y is literal coefficient. In this term 3 is numerical coefficient of x. yz is literal coefficient of x. Are you clear? Understood? Okay. Can you define coefficient and types of coefficient? How many types of coefficient? There are 2 types of coefficient. They are numerical coefficient. Numerical coefficient, you know numerical coefficient? A coefficient having number, it's called numerical coefficient. Literal coefficient, a coefficient having letter, it's called literal coefficient. Here example, 2 is numerical coefficient of x, but y is literal coefficient of x. Here also 3, in this term 3 is numerical coefficient of x, but yz is literal coefficient of x. Understood? Okay. This much for today. Thank you. Bye.